Hey, we're back. Sorry about that. The game is prone to crashing, as I said, and unfortunately, sometimes it takes down my entire system. So that had to be restarted. But hey, here we are. We're going again in a different stream, unfortunately. I hope everybody managed to migrate over here safely.
This is private property.
We're mostly where we were before.
You have come.
Let's get through this.
My protocol droid, though I think many the increase. My own. It was short. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
Yes. Now I have gotten back to where I was. Yeah, jumping to conclusions.
Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
The Jedi cannot be bought. I will remain neutral despite your attempted bribe.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandral estate. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
I feel like you're just looking for an excuse to attack them. I feel like that's what's going on here. Dantooine, you have spoken to Alan Matale, and he is very adamant about his belief that the Sandrals to the south are behind the disappearance of his son, Dan. Well, let's investigate some of this, shall we? First of all, let's investigate around here, because here is where we happen to be right at the moment. We just happen to be here, so here is where we shall be. I'm glad the house has good ventilation, apparently. Let's see if there's anything around this corner besides more of these deer things. Ooh, this looks promising. Oh, that is promising. I could do a little breaking and entering in there later, and I bet you I'll be forced to do exactly that. I'm just gonna bet. Not gonna do that now, though, because don't have a reason to. And, you know, it seems like something that would escalate things. Oh, hi there, Cathound. Battle meditation.
Yes.
And now that we've jumped there, it's time for murder. Really, it's not murder. It's more just, you know, carving up some fine grade A beef. They're called calf hounds, but they really do seem more like, you know, bulls.
What can I do?
I feel like they're more like...
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. Sandravals are to the south. Battle med me, Bastila.
Yes.
What?
There we go. 3 dead
Yes?
cat. Just drop a little sugar on there.
Sure.
Dab me up. That's nice. Go ahead and save again, just in case. That was a weird audio artifact there, but whatever. Dun da 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 da. It looks like the grove is in between them. That is, which one is that? Path north? Don't know the path north yet. Path south. Over there, perhaps. But let's see if we can get there through the grove. Oh. Hi, buddy. How are you?
Yes.
Well, that worked well. Save again after that, because saving a lot more frequently until I figure out just what in between times where I'm crashed, I am attempting to figure out just what in the game is causing the crashes. I am fiddling with various settings in the .ini file, things like that. But of course, there's no guarantee that I'll be able to find it. Sure.
What can I do?
Vesla, I note that you don't have Force Sleep, or at least you don't ever use it. Perhaps you should. Ah, man on bridge. Boluk. What do you have to say for yourself, Boluk? Let's save this real quick. Padawan, your arrival is well timed. Oh, Twi'lek, so French. Padawan, your arrival is well timed. Who are you? I am Boluk, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate the killing that took place here a few hours ago. So you're willing to... But you can't spare anyone to investigate a kidnapping. That was great. I know the case was silent, but now that you are here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you have been learning your lessons at the Academy. So you're handing off yet more work to me, is what I'm saying. Though you are not a different Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth of the lies. What do you want me to do? You said that the story is given by the two suspects. I have brought an information retrieval droid with access to the archives, both of the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There is little benefit if you do not solve the problem yourself. Consider each man's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you have gathered all the evidence, you think you did, run to the possible scenarios with me. If you are unable to come to a satisfactory resolution, then I will take you into the Enclave and deal with this myself. I know. That one ended up sounding a little bit more like Inspector Clouseau, but I only have so many French accents. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field together earlier, before the clouds broke. I find that very odd, for most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds as it was earlier today. But that is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. The dead man, Caldernetic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. The rifle was found lying near his body with blood stains on it. It's been sent back to the Enclave. Two other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was Danoneine. He was unarmed. The other was Ricard Lussoff. He was carrying a hunting laser. Both men said they did not do anything, and that they came across the body, but both also accused the other. Obviously, there is more to this than we have been told. Is there anything else I should know? There is one last thing. When I arrived, Hamden was holding his side, and Ricard was favoring one of his legs. You do well to remember this as we progress through the case. It's time to utilize the little parcels, huh? Monsieur Poirot? Murdered settler, Dantooine. You have been approached by a Jedi, Boluk, who requires your assistance in resolving a complicated crime he has encountered. He hopes your understanding of human nature can clarify the contradictory statements of the witnesses at the scene. And the Sanjol Matale feud. You have spoken to Alan Matale, and he is very adamant about his belief that the Sanjols of the South are behind the disappearance of his son, Shin. Alright. Go ahead and save this. An information droid.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Boluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Caldernetic, Ricard Lussoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calfhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calfhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Ricard Lussoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Irias when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in? So, what do you want to know? Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine too. I want that back. So, what do you want to know? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day. How can I be of further assistance? Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know? Right.
Pakupa Chekopa? Gino Mulira Kinpaija, Slimapo Dwama? Runda di Rotunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba nunotek, tukning chatukune mulerabes. Takunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Mamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist. Mule rabes. Jedabadawana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak telea. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kutotun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis-chan ba mulira. Muchashat pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Akupa chekopa? Gino mulira kenpaija. Kislimu podwama? Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tokning chatukune mule rabes. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak telea. Takunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Mamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist. Mule rabes. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tokning chatukune mule rabes.
Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals. Not all of there have been over 30 small farms and is there any... Very well.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Takunjus tak. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong hai muchasha. Akupa chekopa? Gino mulira kenpaija. Kislimu podwama? Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kutotun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis-chan ba mulira. Takunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Mamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist. Mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno ba mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Muchashat pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun.
Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance?
Alright, that should be coming through now. Is that coming through now? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna keep that right there then. Why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine.
Hey, I know.
Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
You've been caught in a lie. No one says you killed him. Yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
I want to ask you something else.
How can I
I'm
be of further
slowly
assistance?
becoming French as I'm investigating. You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in.
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
We're in an ad break now thing.
How can I be of further assistance? Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, he had a motive. And that motive was a jealous rage over a cheating wife.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slimeball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you want to know?
Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
Before I accuse him of the lying, we're going to take a little bit of a break because we're in an ad break right now. This also gives me a time to hydrate. Hydrating is important. So we have a classic scenario of two men, both of whom are lying about things they wish to hide. But only one of the men is the murderer, or perhaps both of the men are the murderers? After all, they could have been in cahoots together. Could be a murder on the Orient Express kind of dealie. And sorry if that's a spoiler, but, you know, it's an old book. And a really good movie. And a really good other movie. There have been 2 movies of Murder on the Orient Express. And they're both excellent. The Kenneth Branagh one is my favorite. But they're both very good. I'd say it's a great time for whodunits. We're getting, Kenneth Branagh making the Hercule Poirot movies. We're getting Rian Johnson making the Benoit Blanc movies. It's a good time for whodunits in movies. I look like Geordie LaForge, which is weird because this is Star Wars, not Star Trek. My little visor there. Suppose someone wears a visor kind of like it in Skeleton Crew. An information droid back there doing the robot. Close to being done. Alrighty then. Coming back now, and welcome back to everybody who enjoyed that advertising from our fine sponsors. You thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Apparently not.
I will be here to assist you.
Pakupa Chekopa? Gino Mulira Kimpaija, Slimopoduama?
Is there something I can do to help you in this investigation? I want to discuss the murder. With no record line about the sun blinding him while he was shooting, but we need more to go on. Let's examine the relationship of each man with the victim. Handon told me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Rickard, they got along quite well. On the surface, neither man seems to have a motive for killing Calder. Handon is lying. Why do you believe that?
Gino Mulira Kimpaija, Slimopoduama?
He knew his wife was cheating on him.
Well,
that certainly is a motive for murder. It's a sticking shape. However, you mustn't jump to any quick conclusion. Perhaps we should now focus on the murder weapon itself. Oh, wait. Rickard is also lying. They are both lying. You might want to see what information the witnesses and the information droid can provide you, but the blaster found near the body. They were both lying. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witnesses. He's getting me off before I can tell him the things that I'm actually finding out. He's a very bad investigator.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the weapon found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you
It
need?
didn't belong to Calder. Yes, I see now.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Let's have a talk to Mr. I'm not injured in any way over here.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found at the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back
Even
after you
more
determine
prized
Rickard is the
than
killer.
your wife?
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it.
Oh,
I
that's
hardly
the
have
same
enough
thing.
money. Even an Irias can take. How can I be?
That's the same thing. Sorry. You wanted to kill Calder, but you're holding his side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I'm
How can I be
asking
of further
someone else.
assistance?
You wanted to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife.
I could block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh, no. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally, I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Neddick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands.
But you
I was
did.
just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further assistance?
Let's see.
Of course.
Yeah, I think
of
that's
course.
all for him.
Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Let's talk to you, Rickard.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
So Calder had a gun that he favored,
So,
which means he
what
had
do
no
you wanna
reason
know?
to steal that other gun.
Right.
Ako pa, ko pa. Gino mulera kempaija, slimo po duama.
I want to discuss the murder.
Ako pa, ko pa. Gino mulera kempaija, slimo po duama.
Blaster has handguns, but he reported it stolen.
Ronda digo donga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tonking ba nunotek.
Maybe this case is too complicated for you to solve. Look, it's not like you're doing it good.
Niki grabulmogo. Kachichu
You have done well, but perhaps maybe this is beyond your training. Perhaps it would be best if I return to the Enclave and handle this myself. I should to continue your investigations.
Mule slimo podadada nanga kubis mule rabes.
Let me get more information on the blaster.
Ronda diho donga kun hankabi. Wanakunbes ching palamule tunking ba nunotek.
And you've gathered all the information you need, blah, 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 blah. You are not helpful, Twi'lek.
Is there any other...
Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
No. That'll do it.
Very well.
Let's talk,
How can I
Handon.
be of further assistance?
Oh, I can't confront him with that, which means that's got to be evidence here. So, what do you think, chat? Who do you think did it? Do it. Yeah. Who did you think? Who do you think did it? I can speak. That is a skill that I have. Who do you think did it? And why? And how? What happened here? Encyclopedia Brown can guess it. Can you? So what have you determined about the weapon I found the other day? The blaster is Handon's. He lied about it being stolen. So we have got Handon in a lie. Interesting, but I think we may need one final piece of the puzzle. There was a blood sample in the weapon that had been sent back for analysis just before you arrived. Perhaps you could inquire with the information droid about it. There's anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witnesses. I'll tell the droid one more time, but I'm pretty sure I already questioned about the blood. Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have more
Very well.
questions later.
I will be here to assist you.
Yeah. So here's what happened. Calder's walking along, and along comes Hanlon, and Hanlon's mad. So Hanlon kills Calder. But then, Rickard comes along and shoots Hanlon. That's the blood, and Hanlon clutching his side. It's Hanlon's blood. Yes, is there something I can do to help you in this investigation? Literally anything. Literally anything. You have been no help whatsoever. I want to discuss the murder. I assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim, but I want to be thorough. What have you learned about the blood on the weapon? I've learned that you have not bothered talking to your own goddamn droid. It didn't belong to the victim. It is surprising. The blood must belong to one of the suspects, but which one? Belongs to Hanlon. Hanlon was standing there. It's Handon's blood. What do you believe that? He's clutching its side. Handon has been moving oddly since I arrived. Perhaps we should examine him a bit more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
There is blood. Handon appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. It would seem there is one logical scenario. Handon killed Calder for having an affair with his wife. Rickard was out hunting and accidentally shot Handon after he had killed Calder. Except the sun wasn't in Rickard's eyes. No. They're both guilty. A bold conclusion, what most people would not arrive at, but we are not like those people. We are Jedi. Still, I would like to know how you came to this conclusion. We know Calder was having an affair with Hender's wife. What possible motive could Rickard have for what Calder did? Rickard thought Calder was cheating him in business. Yes, well done. Both men had a reason to want Calder dead. This is my theory of this morning's events. Both men knew Calder would be out this morning, and each plotted to kill him. Handon found him first and shot him because of the affair Calder was having with his wife. Shortly after, Rickard arrived to the scene. From a distance, he saw Handon and thought it was Calder. So he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder had cheated him out of in their business. Handon would have dropped his blaster. Then when we found the scene covered in blood, he probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince us it was Rickard.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
That is enough. The culpability of both of you in the murder and attempted murder of Calder Netic is evident. Additionally, Rickard Lusov can be charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder of Handon. I place you both under the arrest of the Jedi Order. We escort you to holding facilities in the Jedi Enclave. You have done well here. It is obvious you have been studying your lessons carefully. I will be sure to inform the Jedi Council of your performance in this little test. Okay.
I'm done. I'm impressed. I'm not sure I could have done as well.
Good day, and may the Force be with you. I like the past little comment. That's nice. I like that. But, you know, to be clear, Baruch did absolutely nothing in that. Murdered settler, Dantooine. You successfully solved the crime by realizing that both men were guilty. Although it was Handon who actually killed Calder, Rickard would have killed him had he arrived a little sooner. The two suspects have been taken into custody, and Baruch is certain to tell the Jedi Council of your brilliant deductive skills. You ought to tell him that he doesn't have brilliant deductive skills. Worthless. Worthless investigator. I am really beginning to think that I'm going to have to do everything for the Jedi. Utter incompetence. Every one of them incompetent like a Silicon Valley CEO. But in the meantime...
I'm here. I'm here.
Nope, she does not have force lead no matter what I do. Fair enough. Take that, cat hounds! And that! And that! I wonder what the relationship between the calf hounds and the horn calf hounds are. Are they juveniles and adults? Are they, you know, male and female? Or are they two different subspecies? What's going on with that? Anyway, I'm a little
here.
torn up, so, let's get that Jedi healing. Yeah. A little more Jedi healing. Just a little bit more Jedi healing. There we go. Which way does this go? This goes to the Battalion grounds. Back where I came. Back the way I came. This, on the other hand, is striving forward, boldly going where no one has... Oh, wait, wrong franchise. Wrong franchise. Sandral Ground. So let's talk to the Sandrals and see if they're more reasonable than the Jets. I mean the other guys, the Capulets. I mean the Coys. Gonna walk in there and it's gonna all be I like to be in America. Okay, be me in America. Everything free in America. For a small fee in America. That's the song that the sharks sing. The song that the sharks sing in West Side Story. Good musical. Good movie. Highly recommended. Fantastic songs. Okay, Sandro Droid. Talk to me.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
My weapons are my authority now. I come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The Council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandrals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
I am not in league with the Matales, but I must speak to Nurik.
Nurik left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurik will meet with you there.
Alright. Let's chat. I'm gonna save. I haven't saved in a little while. Yeah, remember to keep saving.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
Oh, so I do. I'm here on behalf of the Jedi Council. I'm investigating the disappearance of Shen Matale.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
Jedi are renowned for their fairness and pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
Well, I'm not going to say that's suspicious, because, you know, it's everyone's right to refuse to talk to cops
You are
and
here from
Jedi.
the Council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Who are you?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does this have... Cassis disappeared?
Yes, Cassis was my brother. He was working on archaeological digs here in Dantooine when he disappeared. My father blamed Alan Matale and his son. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
I only want to find Shen Matale.
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Okay, huge red flag for me. I'm automatically talking like, I have no wish to disobey him. You are a grown woman, lady. Please, tell me what has happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No. Since Cassus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassus. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Why are you telling me all?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped.
I feel like the
Please,
kidnapping
find
and
Shen
potential
and rescue
murder
him before
kinda
my
makes
father
him a
does
bad
something
man.
he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
What is the problem between your families?
Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassus and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Why do you care about Shen?
Shen and I, well, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father. And Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassus met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen.
A boy
Please
like that
find Shen
would kill your
and
brother.
free him. You are my only hope.
Forget that boy and find another. One of your own kind. Stick to your own kind. Seriously, watch West Side Story. It's amazing. Alright. Time to rescue a guy. Another door out of here. Looks like a door, but it's not the only door. Maybe the only door. I think that's the only door. Okay, well, I guess we're going through this way. Oh no, that goes outside. This is the door.
Urek has nothing more to say to you. He left strict instructions he was not to be disturbed under any circumstances.
Okay. My investigation is not yet complete.
My orders are clear. Please leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted on the family's land.
Okay. Alright, Well, time to find another entrance then, I guess. Alright, let's look for another entrance. There's some vents. Very well ventilated, these houses on Dantooine. I've noticed this. Very large vents. Here we go. Side door. That leads to another part of the grounds, I'm assuming. Go ahead and poke around here just to make sure we have everything. Yes, and now it's time to use the secret side entrance. Well. Oh, ah! Yikes! That escalated quickly. Ooh, carefully, little droid. Let's, boost your demolitions there, buddy. There you go.
What can I do?
What?
Remains. Energy shield level 1, basic targeting computer. Speaking of basic targeting computer, I should switch you back to your basic targeting computer. That should be your default. Just switch you to demolitions
What can
when
I
we need
do?
you to
What?
disarm something. Alright, that's a door that would get us straight in there, but first, let's go around... let's start here with the security room. Hi, security guy. Oh, there's lots of security. Run in any time there, Bastila. Thank you. Oh, don't shoot the droid. I can't heal the droid with the Force. Droid cannot be healed from the Force. Protect the droid at all costs.
Yes?
Alright. First of all, do what's in the locker. Some parts. Parts are good. Is there anything over here we can swipe? No?
Yes?
Sure.
Alright, time to do your thing, little droid. No spikes to slice the computer. I love T3. Let's look at the north hallway. Another mine. Okay. For a patrol droid targeting program. But I don't see a patrol droid there. South hallway. Oh, there's a patrol droid. Security computer room. Hey, it's us! Smile! Overload computer power conduit and kill us all. Central security room. Oh my, there's a lot of them in the central security room. And I could corrupt the central droid targeting program, or I could just overload the computer power conduit. Yeah. A lot cheaper. Need to count that. There you go. See? Worked perfectly. Spare room. A bunch of guys in there. Let's blow them up too. And storage room. Could overload that, but you know what? I actually want the XP from that, so we're gonna leave them. We're gonna deal with them the old-fashioned way. Ooh, wow. That was good enough hacking to level up everybody. Let's do Bastila for an auto. I am not auto. I am going this personally. Still building up my persuasion. Eats. Implants might be nice. Master power attack, +10 for a mere -3. That's not a terrible thing. Master Jedi Defense. That's not a terrible thing either. Or Master Dueling. Give me +3 to +3. But that turns the +3 to +6. Whereas that just turns the +2 to +3. So, yeah, I think this one is what I'm going to go with. I want to go with Master Jedi Defense. And powers. I could do Night Valor. That is restricted by armor, though. Hmm. Not going to take anything from the dark side, no. Universal Power Force Push. No, definitely not. Force Suppression. The cancellation. Or Throw Lightsaber. That always hits. I like that. I like that a lot. Or I could take Cure so that I don't have to drag Bastila around everything. That might be wise. You know what? Let's add Cure. Let's add Cure. Okay, I am very light-sided. I am a very light-sided person. Mine. A lot of med packs, but that's going to become obsolete now that I have Cure for the most part. I can still use it for something. Hi, guy. Bye, guy. Red type medium play. What is my defense up to now? 24? Does that become... What is my... the Jedi defense power that I got? That do exactly. It gives a character +6 bonus to all blaster bolt deflection rolls. Oh, okay. So that's against blasters. That makes sense. Well now. Since we're here, we may as well rob the place, right? Right.
What can I do?
Yes?
I mean, the guy's a kidnapper, right? I'm not going to feel bad about taking some of his credits. Also, he's a rich landowner. Security control room. There's nobody here. Almost as if they have all been blowed up. Light scan visor. What is a light scan visor? That looks fun. Light scan visor. Awareness +4. What's my current Furpine headgear give me? Will saves +3. Awareness. I like the will saves +3. So, how about this one? Awareness +2. We're giving you the light scan visor. Oh, it needs armor proficiency. Does my Verpine headband require armor? It does not. So I'm actually going to take the light scan visor for me and give Bastila the Verpine headband. That makes more sense. Bastila's Geordie now, and I am Tech from Bad Batch. Response package. Oh, something there. Yeah, that's the footlocker. But I saw... the control room, I swear I saw a large locker somewhere. Ah, there we go. There's the large locker. A sonic rifle. What does a sonic rifle do for me? 1 to 6 damage, not great. On hit attribute damage, dexterity DC 14. More powerful than the pistol, the sonic rifle fires a blast of sound that causes a great deal of sensory overload in addition to damage, disorientating the victim. And... I'm a master at deflection now. I can deflect anything. Blaster bolts, sprays, awkward questions after a date, like anything.
What can I do?
Yes?
Alright. What? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Zyos. Thank you for that. I appreciates it. But I don't have to dodge, I have a lightsaber. It is, however, about time to save.
Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. There are many security droids guarding the halls.
Okay.
Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
I'm just here to rob the place, ma'am.
Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
I'm just here to rob you. And I'm gonna find your boyfriend. Maria, I've just met a girl named Maria, and suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Watch West Side Story. It's magnificent. Okay. That is where I was before, I think. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's a slightly different outlook. I have not been here. A prison key. That should absolutely come in handy, given the fact that I'm trying to rescue a prisoner who is in a prison. Oh, this room doesn't even have a footlocker. What a lousy guest room. Right. Oh, hey, it's a minor frag mine. Okay, well, let's... swap that out for our sensor probe so that he's better at demolitions. Save this just in case the pathing decides to have a guy run into the mine while I'm disarming it, because that has absolutely happened before. And then go back to you being slightly better at combat.
Yes?
What?
Nope, not for me. Wait a second. That's the prison.
Yes?
I should just be able to open it with a prison key, right? Yes! Ah! Hello, Shen.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
I work for no man. I work for the Force. I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shen. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take Rahasia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Why do your families hate each other so much?
My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Alright. Shen says that he will not leave the estate so long as Rahasia stays behind. He fears for what her father may do to her once his escape has been discovered. He claims to love her. There's a place for us. Somewhere a place for us. Guess what that's from? That's from West Side Story. Watch West Side Story. It's amazing. See if I got anything useful for those. No, not really. Okay. Operation. I've already wiped out all the security droids, so now we're just gonna walk back and convince the girl to go with us. On that one. Oh, I may have forgotten which room is Rahasia's. That may have happened. Ah, there she is. Hi, Rahasia.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I'm trying to rescue Shen. He won't leave without you, Rahasia.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it, but I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Rahasia has agreed to meet you and Shen outside the estate. Now all that remains is to get him out of here! It'll be quicker going this way, I think. Sorry. Bing. Da. Hi, Shen.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yes. She promised she would meet us outside the gates.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
We should get out of here. Quickly.
You're right. We should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right. We should.
Well, crap.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahesia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik!
Rocky!
I
Bullwinkle!
knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassis from me long
break
before
you
that.
just as
You
easily.
started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
You two just need to calm down.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
You should try. Why don't you try listening to your children?
Our children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
Oh
It's
my
better
God.
to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decision.
All I see are older
Rahesia and I
heads.
don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
Will you go with Shen, Rahesia?
Rahesia, you will not leave with this Matale boy!
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl!
Do not be so selfish, Nurik.
You think to make us stand here, then?
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahesia.
We appear to be at an impasse, then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
That's not very Jedi of me. I desperately want to say it, but that's not very Jedi of me. Both of you, you don't need to fight anymore.
I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Well, that ended about as well as expected. Shen and Rahesia met outside the Sandral estate, but were ambushed by Alan Matale. Shortly thereafter, Nurik Sandral showed up as well. Unable to reconcile them with their families, Shen and Rahesia fled to the Jedi Enclave, where they can live their lives away from their family's poisonous influence. So a happy ending then, as far as I'm concerned. And that seems like a good place to end the stream for today. Thank you for bearing with me through technical difficulties. It seems a little more stable now. Fingers crossed, I hope. Anyway, I have been Serpent, and Adlib Gaming will be streaming more. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, we will be streaming. Unfortunately, the Pathfinder game will have to be delayed for another week, but we will be streaming fun games and things like that. So tune in, because we're going to have a great time. Going to have like a party game atmosphere there, hopefully. On Wednesday and Thursday, both, we will be streaming at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. So tune in then. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and hopefully Monday, we will be streaming. I can't give an exact time on those, though. And then next Tuesday, we again have our Pathfinder game every Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So in the meantime, I've been Serpent. Thank you very much for joining me, looking deep into my eyes, and trusting in me, just in me. Remember, take care of each other, organize together. It's the only way we're going to get out of this. Goodbye, everybody.